Move aside, Odin Pro. Make way for the Odin 2. Let's jump in and check out the best Android mobile handheld of 2023. "2023 has been the year of mobile handhelds. And most of them have been made in China, like this box. Now, what's inside this box is the most powerful handheld gaming console that runs Android of 2023. That has the whopping Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, the Adreno 740 GPU with 16 gigabytes of LP DDR5 RAM and 512 gigabytes of internal storage. It can play lots of games, and we're going to reveal it right now. What you get in the box is a little piece of styrofoam, just to keep it protected, and a fancy glistening box with a picture of your AYN Odin 2, all nice and shiny, just for you. Here it is, the AYN Odin 2, very nice box, I might add. The 16 gigabyte model, which is the max model. I got the transparent blue, which I hope is nice because I love blue, as you can tell by the background of my YouTube video. Let's slide it out of this box just like it's Christmas in November. There's that rainbow cardboard with all of the details on the back, and it glistens in the light. Now that that cardboard's out of the way, we have some more styrofoam just to keep this protected, and the Odin 2 in its glory in a hefty little bag. Let's take it out. Make sure not to pull on these joysticks when you pull it out because they do pop off. Don't worry, this is something that will happen. Let's pull it out, maybe dump it upside down into our hand, and reveal the glory that is inside. You'll get yourself a USB to USB Type-C charging cable. No charging block. That is because when you ship charging blocks overseas, sometimes they might explode. I don't really know. But these days, hey, it says AYN on it as well. They don't send out charging blocks. Not even the big guys like Samsung do this anymore. That's not what we're here for. We're here to check this thing out. Maybe get this joystick out of here, hopefully, because it's kind of stuck in there somewhere. Hopefully it's not scratching the screen. Again, just be careful when you pop this out because there's the joystick right there. Let's slide this out of the bag. All nice and slow. Just like, you know, wow, that Odin 2 is glorious. Look at that blue. Hey, look. I can put this back on. It's pretty easy. Now, let's check out the whole stick, joysticks, the analog triggers, the buttons. Oh, so nice. They just feel so right. They're not too clicky. They're not clicky at all. They're soft. The D-pad has a nice rock to it. It's supposed to be the best D-pad out there. It kind of reminds me of the Retroid Pocket devices with their D-pad. It literally looks like it. Same with these joysticks. They're sort of like the Retroid Pocket joysticks with the Hull. Well, the Retroid Pocket 2S, that is. With the Hull stick effect. They're kind of small. According to my wife, she says they're small. But maybe we can get some bigger ones, AYN. I don't know. Because they do pop off, and we should be able to put new joysticks on this. We have our power button at the top. It is a fingerprint sensor as well. Volume rockers, micro HDMI, and on the left, we have our micro SD card slot, or TF card slot, whatever you want to call it. On the back, we have a big vent for that hefty fan that's in the back there. It looks like it's about a 3-inch fan with our M1 and M2 buttons to map them to whatever you'd like. We also have our USB C on the bottom for charging, and for that dock that's supposed to come. This plastic is very nice. The plastic feels so right, and it looks great in the hands. Now, I've been waiting a week and a half for DHL to deliver this thing, and I wanted to compare it quickly here to the Odin Pro. This is last year's model. And this thing is nice and thick and hefty for bigger hands, but it's not too big. It's not too clunky. It still fits in my pocket. I already tested it out. Just like the Odin Pro. And I can't wait to see the power that it can perform. Yes, these joysticks do pop off, and it's whatever. That's nice. If we can get some kind of different joystick caps or something later on down the road as upgrades, that would be nice as well. Even longer joysticks. These R1 and L1 buttons, they are tactile feeling, but they're not too loud or clicky or annoying. So if you're laying in bed, you can play it. Now the big thing that I was showing here is the home and the back button. The native home and back buttons are very awesome to have on an Android device. Let's check it out for the very first time, turning it on for the very first time, see what logo we get, which is a custom logo that was made by one of you guys. Don't know who made it, but they won an AYN Odin 2 for designing that logo for AYN. That is it for this reveal. I am very happy to be holding this AYN Odin 2 Max in my hands. Stay tuned for more content coming for this device, because I have a lot of content that's going to be related to this. It's going to be an entire playlist on setting this up with all the emulation and some gameplay, because it's almost time to game. This device is the most powerful handheld for Android in 2023. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share, because I have something else coming. It's the Odin base. Bye-bye! Stay tuned for next time, because we're going to be opening up the Odin 2 base model, and it's going to one of you. See you there!